game tied up here for the Nets.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside Durant. Lets it fly.
It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Washington Wizards.
Hey, boy on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, see ya.
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win. An incredible season series, complete domination. They've won all the matchups so far.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Brook Lopez, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Jack in at the one.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Porter kicks to Morris. And it's Wall in the corner. Again, the miss by Wall.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Jack with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Jack kicks to Young. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. Here's Bogdanovich. And he overshot that one, missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Shot clock at 6. Wall attacking. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He said we've been playing some of our best basketball on offense of late, and continued not a lot of mistakes, guys going to where they should be, setting good solid screens. Really, I can't ask for much more from them on the offensive end. Obviously, something he hopes can keep going here.
Doris, thanks. Guys, shooting is a chief concern for them.
And if that is the focus, then their ball movement is going to have to be sharp today.
It's very rare that you see a team shoot the ball well without moving it well. And that's the hidden message when the coach talks about their shooting.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup. And all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
It's Beal on the wing. Ellington defending. And it's Wall in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wall's got 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Jack. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jared Dudley's checked in for Gortat. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here is Jack. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
Now here is Jack Young, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Young's got 6.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Sessions passes to Morris. The shot will not go. Good defensive work there by Young. Beal on the double team, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Wizards second.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Nene, he's checked in for Markieff Morris.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Kilpatrick. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Porter, no luck.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that one's good. Sessions. Here's Larkin. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game for the Wizards. Temple comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Thornton in for Beal. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's deflected. They recover it. High post Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Here's Robinson. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. And he gets it to go. Sessions, he's got 9.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Feeds it to Lopez. No good on the buzzer beater. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Wizards lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for John Wall. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clarkie said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right